athleticism, stays focused, and counter-punches, and uses movement to force Alvarez to reset. And Charlo's consistent.
Been stopped. So the question is, will that change tonight? The interesting line here is Charlo plus 1,200 to stop Canelo. Canelo's ring history, of course, suggests that whatever division he fights in, he's been as strong and sturdy as any fighter you care to name. But if you fancy Charlo to pull off the unthinkable, well, I'll put it this way. Plus 1,200 is plus 1,200.
Hey, that's real money.
And our next fight, yeah, exactly. Fascinating matchup with what I feel is a fascinating line. Jesus Ramos minus 475 to defeat Erickson Lubin. The odds makers are saying youth will be served, but let's remember, the battle-tested Lubin is 27, not 37. Lubin's fought and beaten a higher level of opposition than Ramos. So, Cuss, what the odds suggest is that Ramos just might be considered the best young fighter in boxing.
And you know what? Lubin has heard a lot of that this week. He says he's here to change the narrative and make people realize that he is, in his opinion, the best threat to the crown at 154 pounds. Listen, we are building towards that main event.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Atlanta Falcons. A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Mama jump. Shot alert, shot alert.
Man who played collegiately nearby in Athens for the Bulldogs, James Cook. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Richardson. This one caught downfield by Higgins. He's got room at the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Man in motion left, Mingo. 2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. This one finds Pierce on the out route. And down inside the 15 he goes. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 25-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Black shot. White. Red, yellow.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds. The head linesman incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Falcons at 9-5 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Cycle. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Zoom. Let's go. Go set. Claws red. Green jack. Ready?
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. You look at this Colt defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the shotgun, Richardson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
And this is caught for the ground. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their new kicker for 2023, Matt Gay, for the field goal. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And they can't bring him down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Strike. Check. Strike.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
Now Ritter going to change up the look. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Ritter back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Ready.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time. What the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one down the line of scrimmage.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Ready?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street.
Option play. Here's Cook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Richardson to throw off play action. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Richardson out of the shotgun. And that is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
3-3. Steel, black. Furious, yellow. 6, mega, smash, red. Blue striker. Cut.
Ritter to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. This is fielded at the 27. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now Richardson going to shift things up. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Richardson looking to throw. It's complete to Cook. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. touchdown. Anthony Richardson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish it.
And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency.
Drill green. Needle blue. Hey, blue. Red, cycle.
Ritter now on second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action, Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Hey, green. Black shot. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
White.
Back to throw, Ritter. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A give left side to Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Throw, 52. Rail, yellow. Hut.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25.
On the set.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
560. Ready?
He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They give this one to their receiver, Watkins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Watcher, 6. Yellow, go.
Ritter now. He's going to find Edwards open downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Claude red. Green jack. Field black. Yellow.
Going play action. Ritter. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Ritter off the play fake. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
6. Mega.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 31-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run this one right with Robinson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Rolling to his left. Ritter has it knocked down. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. In motion right, Watkins. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled him.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Ritter looking to throw here on fourth. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. Play action. Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Richardson looking to throw this. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw caught by Higgins. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. He's got Mingo. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now it's Richardson. Flushed out right. And this one too low.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Richardson now on 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7th. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Come on, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. First down, here's Ritter. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10.
Okay, ready?
And it'll bring up second.
Yellow.
In motion right is Watkins. Second down throw coming for Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards. Ritter going to change it up. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to go up top again. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break.
And Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
52 flat, 5, 97. Drill, 52. Black Ultra.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Fourth down, big play. Here's Ritter. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. James Cook, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Colts look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Set, hut.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. Cordero Patterson past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Juju Brents. Through an opening, and there he goes. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Cardinal. 18. On the ball. On the ball.
Richardson off the play fake. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. That's into the hands of Edwards. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ultra. Go Ultra. I got you, boy.
And he stopped immediately there.
Hurry.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Shot. 17.
Ritter now on 2nd down. Going deep here for Watkins. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Ritter from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Edwards. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Ritter on the 4th down try. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Fight, white. Go red. Rail, yellow. Blaster, 6. Claws, red. Jackrabbit, Jack.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Ritter again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Field, black. Field, yellow.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Hey, green.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Blue striker.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Blue, go. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Black Ultra. Yellow, go. Light blue. Ready?
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Drill green.
Ritter will set up to throw it. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Hey, red. Needle blue. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball,